Monday, a week since I left Napier. 9 o'clock. I just left Russell Boat Club about 8:15. Saw Dennis and Jackie on the way out. And I'll just come over to Paihia, have a look to see where we Jenny and I stayed during the winter. Come up during the winter, had a road trip and stayed in the motel just up in here. And my depth alarm just gone off, which means I'm under a metre under me, which is slightly concerning. I better turn around. So that's right here, all the motels. Beautiful day. I'm going to head up to the Chevalliers today. Hopefully I get a puff of wind to do it with. Nice one. There you go, that's Paihia. Leaving Paihia now. Beautiful spot. Pretty Waitangi flagpole, and now we're heading to the Outer Bay of Islands, the Valley Islands. Here we come. We've got a nice breeze just built up, just got to pull a few more sails up and we're gone. Okay, let's do it. No sooner I get the sails up, and look at this wind. 10 knots of, oh yeah, 15 knots of wind just strung up as soon as I got the sails going. Look at these guys here hanging around. Yeah, pretty nice up there. Holy heck. I hope you can see that. Look at that. Look at that. 5 minutes ago there was no wind at all, and now we've got 15 knots. It's taking us straight out of the Bay of Islands, straight up to the valleys. Okay, got the wind with us. Good 20 knots now. Even the Waterhelm's had a little bit of trouble, but she does keep sorting it out. I'm trying to do a route up to Valley Islands and onto Whangaroa, because I think I need to get to Whangaroa Harbour today, because after that the wind's going to go more northerly. At the moment it should be good. Should have a beam reach going up there, so I just want to create a route on the chart plotter. Just thought I'd give you a bit of scenery on the way up. Move along pretty quick. 8 knots on the chart plotter. That's the top end of Bay of Islands. Heading for that point up there. See the white cap, so 20 knots coming out of here, which is cool. Oh, it looks nice in there, and looks like there's a bit of a gap in those rocks over there. All sorts of places to go and explore. But no, my main focus I think today is to get up to Whangaroa Harbour, and then when the wind goes north I can play around up there for a while and then just come back down at my leisure. The wind's going to be northerly, northwest for next week I think, so I'll get as far as I can and then just slowly work my way home. Let's get up over 20 now, gusts of 25, so I'm going to go up and put a couple of reefs in before we go around the corner and have it on our beam. job done. Quite often I find to put a reef in, it's best to put two in. It's already too late usually, so now it's just settled right down. I think there's a little bit of lee in that bit of land there, but it's still blowing out there. There's still a lot of white caps out there, so see how it goes around the corner here. I've just got onto my route that I made. It's 20 past 10, so sometime after 3, about 3 weeks, we should get up to Whangaroa Harbour. There's Cape Brett over there. Came through there on 1:30 Saturday morning. It's now Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We've had 2 days in the Bay of Islands. They're great. Done a bit of diving, a bit of sightseeing. Got that second reef in. Full Genoa, stay sail. So you're just cruising on nice, doing 6 knots, 6.4 knots, 6.5, 6 knots, 7 knots. Loving it. And the wind speed's only showing say 15, maybe 18 knots with the wind behind with our speed. Definitely a little bit quieter here. It looks pretty fierce behind us still. Beautiful, look at these islands. Okay, we've finally got Connie settled down, the wind's settled down to a steady 20 plus knots. Really glad I put that second reef in. We're right on our course. Here we are, we're in Whangaroa Harbour now. Just had a big day up from Bay of Islands. The last 3 hours I've spent battling 25 to 30 knot headwinds to get in here. But yeah, look what we've got now here. It's well worth it. Just amazing. And there's not any wind here still. Can't believe all the wind's gone. An extra, probably took me extra 2 hours what I expected today. Left the Bay of Islands about 9 o'clock and got here at 5:30. I was expecting to be here about 3:30, so there you go, it's sailing. Great, look at this, amazing. Should be a quiet night tonight. In Whangaroa Harbour, I just pulled the anchor, just going for a little explore. It's, could be a bit windy on and off today. All over the country at the moment. This is probably the best place I could be. I think I might put my big anchor on. But in saying that, I just had trouble getting the little anchor out. It was pretty well stuck in the mud. So this is Peka Peka Bay in Whangaroa Harbour. Just another look up at that Maori Chief. Just anchored in the end of Peka Peka Bay, Riri Bay. It's well, hello there. It's Wednesday. Morning, 10:30. I decided to escape from Whangaroa Harbour today. It's been a bit overcast, and I'm just going to cruise around Stevens Island. I just stopped back there and had a bit of a fish, got a couple of little snapper. Just looking on the chart plotter, that's the cone, that's the top northern end of Stevens Island, it's called the cone Island. Slowly getting better, getting warmer. Had a bit of a shower first thing this morning, tried to collect some rainwater, got about half a cup, that wasn't much good, but I want to get up Go up the coast a little bit, have a look. Nice, some nice bays up there. If I can get this out of the swell, it might be good for a dive. Top end of Stevens Island now, Cone Island. Just anchored up, just in Freer Bay. It's just north of Taupo Bay, which is just down around the corner there somewhere, I think. Yep, and which is of course north of Whangaroa Harbour, which is down that way. We've just been around Stevens Island over there, around Cone Island, and just come across here to Freer Bay. Looking very nice in here, just anchored up. Just making sure the anchor's sticking. Go for a little dive in there. A few puffs of wind coming on though. But yeah, as long as that anchor's got a hold. I'll put my motor on dinghy and I'll go for a little dive around here. Could be quite good. The water's looking really clear, so that's what I'm after. Wow, a lovely spot. Hopefully got some good pictures of some fish down there. Got a nice dive. Quite successful. Got me a moki. That'll be cool. Plenty more down there, but I only need what I can eat. Well, how about this review? It's Camp Bay down there. I stayed there last night. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Gonna go for a dive later on. It warms up in those rocks down there. Yesterday I anchored over here. Had a dive down there. Got a red moki. Stevens Island, right out in distance. Had a cruise around there yesterday. It's a bit rougher yesterday though. And just down in the foreground is Par Island. You can see terraces on the rock there where the Maoris must have kept that for a defensive par. Pretty isolated. I don't know how they got up there. But yeah, beautiful bay. So as I said before, this is Camp Bay, and round the corner is Taupo Bay. It's quite a big bay. I haven't explored that yet. It's got a looks like quite a few houses in there, and the beach. Whangaroa Harbour over the hill and the scrub up there, and just farmland. Like a bit of cloud coming over, and for a bit more dubious weather, I think, but beautiful right now. Taupo Bay. We'll have a bit of a look in here. It's like quite a nice holiday spot. The wind's all over the place. Oh, Connie, get over it. Yeah, we did a big yes. Come on, Eva, do your job. Got a nice breeze happening now. It's been a little bit on and off, a bit gusty, but at the moment we're going 5.5 knots. Doing about 15 knots of breeze behind us. Roost conservative today. I've got 2 reefs in the main, mainly because that's what was there when I pulled it up. And you know, right out, and our stay sail up, and we're coming along very nicely. heading towards Cavalli Islands. We're going to have to do a bit of a dog leg in the next 10 minutes. Probably put the sails on the other side. That's Tauranga Bay over there. All very familiar names. And just going past the entrance to Whangaroa Harbour, where I stayed a night there night before last. Very nice and sheltered, but the water's a bit murky like most harbours, so no good for diving. I'd rather be out in the open myself, where I stayed right up there in the distance last night. Came past Taupo Bay in there, like a real summer holiday place. Whangaroa Harbour, nice big houses up on the hills, and Tauranga Bay. Nice easy motion. It's good when that wind settles down. Stevens Island over there. It must be about 30 years since I was last up Whangaroa Harbour. That was with my mum and dad, and at Gladden 29 toll tax. Hopefully it won't be that long before I get back. Just sailing through the Cavalli Islands now. Thursday, 3:15. Last time I was here was 2 years ago. It was misty, I couldn't see a damn thing. So we just left Cavalli Islands, 10:30 Friday morning. I've just been for a dive over there this morning. Got a nice big moki, so that's all filled in the fridge. So I'm heading back to the Bay of Islands. Shouldn't take long at this rate. Go back to the tonight, have to be at the Russell Club, have a few more beers at the bar.